It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. The spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the LA Chargers. On the visitor sideline, Washington head coach Dan Quinn. His guys currently sitting at 500, 2-2 through 4 games. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll send the tight end in motion.
At the 27-yard line.
Love now. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Yards to go.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here come the Chargers as they get set for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And it wasn't that long ago there were a lot of conversations about whether Jared Goff was truly going to be a frontline starter in the NFL. And he's proven all of those critics wrong. He's taken his game up big notches in the last few years. Now what he needs to do, sustain that success in the regular season come playoff time.
He's got Ayuk once again. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, the keeper, here's Goff. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Nice little juke. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Higgins goes in motion right. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Oh, what a move. Treads into the stiff arm. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
45-yard line. A gain of 14.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because
they're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So the first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And the man is Palmer. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense very strong in the victory last week.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers.
Now first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. His first catch, good for Nealon in the first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
1st and 10.
Goff now looks to throw. Into the hands of London. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jared Goff with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while to get to the quarterback.
Tucker with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Not enough.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Washington offense heading out. Still the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Washington.
Play action this time with Love. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Sanders, incomplete. He was covered by Kate.
Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Throwing. Love. This is Fant on the short completion. Well, certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. Pressure coming, and this looks like a short kick. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. The LA offense ready for this next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. It's gone. Dumps it off to Edwards. Even 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8. At the
Back to throw. Gone. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Chargers first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I mean, Michelin, traveling no dividend. She said that I'm bald like a lot this symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name David, I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. They'll find Ayuk open right center. And it's the 40 before he's out of bounds.
4 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this one not going anywhere. They give it the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 22 carries, 78 yards and a touchdown.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
This is 2nd and 8. Quick toss by Goff is complete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
There's Goff. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup. And it moves his stance.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The Chargers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, we saw was a team that competed hard and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
They'll try to middle with Cook. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 8. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Off play action. Here's Goff. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Drake London, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy hit a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. us out past the 20 to the 24. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time,
he's got it, man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The escapability and evidence there is that we're good for 15 in the first.
First down, Washington.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
Now 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Here's Love. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. T. Higgins, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders are back within a score. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
we've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Commanders 7.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded in those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Got a man, it's London. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And the Chargers first down.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's gone.
40-yard line.
Pass complete to Palmer. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert. Albeit not by much on 3rd and a yard.
The Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
14 yards on the play. That's another Chargers
Here's gone. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Back to the ground. Caught. Beautiful fake. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 54 yards rushing for him now and just 6 carries to this point.
First down and goal to go.
strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line's job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Goff now looking to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and we can mix on the field goal there.
A bit of luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense and T. Higgins ready for this next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The tackle made.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This is caught by McMillan. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook. Oh, so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Boye Mafe got to the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
We'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Complete to
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Love. This one incomplete. Almost picked up by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Chargers offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down the 47. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
10 at the 47-yard line.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to find that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now Goff. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is out of bounds, but down the 4. He's inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Palmer. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That's another Chargers first down.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Second and 7.
At the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Here's
second
goal.
and 7.
That's caught right side by Palmer. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
First down.
And he will score. Touchdown. Jared Goff. His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Chargers add 6 to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. And get some more, and get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Commanders 7.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. T. Higgins out on offense for the rest of his teammates for this next drive. He's up near 100 yards now here in the second quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that, but figure out where things are going wrong with the rest of the team.
They'll be hoping to hit that 100-yard mark on this drive. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
At the 33.
Love now, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down. And 2.
Love looking to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And the Washington first down.
Throwing. Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 46.
Going back to Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good play. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts for their forward.
Washington.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Love's pass.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun. Love. Guys, man, complete over the middle. That's Jacobs.
Complete to.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this 3rd quarter. And they got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
At the 46-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Here's Goff. That's taken in by Palmer. But every tackle about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
On the option, Weber hang on to it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
On the stop.
They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now Love. And this is going to be incomplete.
If there's another stop, one of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. .39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. James Cook, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Should keep the focus in the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead is now 24. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This is the tight end fan. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Off the play fake, Love. Gets this complete to Bunte. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. To the air again. Love. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Rebel sneak it. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain on the play. And the Commanders first down.
Love, they go play action now. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
So pick up the 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Chargers' 40-yard line.
Here's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
And it's third down.
Love will sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down. They go with Jacobs. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Washington goes for it, but it does not pay out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on fourth down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Looking to put a drive together. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
First and 10.
Well, you certainly have to give them a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1 yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
48-yard line.
To throw is gone. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. We're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made in Washington's 34-yard line.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Goff now to throw. Ertz has it left side. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Goff. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So attack on 3 more. Though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Takes over
T. Higgins out on offense for the rest of his teammates for this next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And the tight end goes in motion left. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
Play action this time with Love. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Jacobs going to try the middle. Shedding the tackle and gives him some room. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
6-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. To throw now. Here's Love. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Kayshon Boutte. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
Love. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Naylor from 21 yards away. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like, man, we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And lead that down to 20. Commanders. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Here's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Gets around him. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's the first play of the drive, going for 14 and a first down.
The Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Cook at the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up
Here's
2nd
Goff.
and 11 at the
Over the
37.
middle, caught by London.
Goff's pass.
And this offense on third down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get forward on 3rd and 2.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
They're bringing us about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard
They
line.
run with Cook. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's larger than the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
That's caught right side by Palmer. Touchdown. Josh Palmer from 40 yards out. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will regular down a couple yards shy of the 30. And here we go on the next drive for Washington. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half was pretty... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. back off. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard
Line of scrimmage,
line.
the 15. It's first and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second
A gain
down.
of 5 brings up second and 5.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Yard on the play brings up third and 4.
Goff now looks to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Looking to put a drive together. In motion, the tight end. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And from the 34, here's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now third down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Throwing. Love. This is caught by McMillan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Love now. Gets his complete to Bunte. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a second and 2. To pass, here's Jordan Love. There's a nice move. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
A gain of 7. And the Commanders' first down.
Again, it's Love. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
First and goal.
Now Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now, Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chargers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.